Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Happy Memorial Day. It is actually Monday when I'm recording this one. I only had to work until 4 o'clock today, so I had enough time to film this after work. So I hope you're having a wonderful day and also had a great weekend. If you're new to my channel, my name's Lindsey. I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark and The RealReal, and I post mystery unboxing content Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. I do drop bonus videos though, so make sure you hit the bell notification when you subscribe. And if you enjoy the video tonight, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to be opening a designer box. I know we just did one last week, but I don't have a ton of variety of boxes available right now. So I thought we would do another one of these. I do still have a lot of jewelry. I have a couple fun boxes, and I do have a name brand handbag box that I hope to share soon. So I'm not sure what I'm going to be opening yet on Thursday. I did pick up a couple new to me boxes. One was a premium clothing, new with tag items. I believe you got 10 to 12 pieces, and that was from the Goodwill Blue Box. They just released that last Friday. I've never seen it on the site before, so I decided to give it a try. I think the cost of goods will end up being around $9 an item. So I didn't think that was too bad, considering everything is supposed to be brand new. I also ordered a few mystery boxes from unclaimbaggage.com. I had first heard of that website or store through Hope Scope's channel, and I've seen where she would go into the retail store and buy things. But another channel that I am subscribed to, Never Too Late, Kim, and I actually found her channel just a few weeks ago because she bought one of the $450 designer boxes from ThreduP. She just opened some mystery boxes from them, and it was a pretty good deal. For a first-time customer, you got 20% off, and anything over $89 was free shipping. So I got an apparel box, an intimates box, which I guess is new condition bras or sleepwear, and I got a couple souvenir boxes. So I'm excited to get those. I don't know if I will have them by Thursday, but if I do, I will probably open one of those boxes. If not, it'll probably be one of my ThreduP boxes that I have here. And I also scored some pretty good items from Whatnot over the weekend that I'm waiting on getting. I was in one of those mystery bag sales. Those always suck me in. It's the first time I've ever purchased from one, and I was lucky enough to only be one of a couple people in the sale. And it took the seller, a little while to get some interest, and somebody finally bit the bullet and bought a bundle. And I was really impressed with what she was offering. You got a purse. In the case of what I got, for example, I got a brand new with tag Coach tote. I got another new without tag Coach tote. I got a Michael Kors purse and also a Kate Spade. So all of the purses came with either a wallet or a second crossbody purse, some makeup items, and a piece of jewelry. And she had Swarovski, she had Kate Spade, Kendra Scott, so some really good things. So I think I got a lot of nice items that I'll be sharing with you when that arrives. So fingers crossed that'll be here soon and arrived in the condition described. And as you may have seen, ThreduP is running a sale today on the rescue boxes for Memorial Day. However, the code is not working. I did email them this morning, but I haven't heard back. Another subscriber had commented that they were able to reach them through the chat, and they said you could go ahead and make the purchase and then they would give you a refund later. I would say buy your own risk based on the ThreduP customer service. I'm going to pass. It's not really like I was on the hunt for anything anyways, but I may have purchased a denim box if the code was working. But you might want to check back again this evening just to see if it's up and running. They did not restock any of the more popular boxes today. It was just what was left over from the weekend. So I think that's about it. That at least has this week covered. Again, I'm not sure what I'm going to be sharing Thursday. Next week, I'll be diving back into some more jewelry. Probably do a ThreduP 15-piece mixed jewelry. And I also have some whatnot jewelry I'll be adding into that video likely. And then Thursday, a week from this Thursday, I'm going to be participating in another collaboration. And this time it is for a DIY jewelry box from ThreduP. And how that's going to work is it actually kicks off this coming Saturday. And every day from Saturday through the following Friday, there will be a video airing at 5 p.m. Eastern time on a different creator's channel. And we are doing 7 days of ThreduP DIY giveaways. So we'll be unboxing the ThreduP DIY. I'll be offering the items for sale like I normally do. And then each of us will be selecting an item from our box to use as a giveaway. So I'm very excited for that, and I will be posting the schedule very soon so you guys can keep track of that. But on Saturday, it will be kicking off on Brighton's channel at 5 p.m. Eastern. So keep an eye out for that, and I think that is all I have. So let's go ahead and open the designer box. This one I just ordered last week. They did pop in maybe on Tuesday. And of course I had to grab one after I had that amazing Chanel last week. If you missed that video for some reason, I will link it here so you can check it out. That was probably my best designer box ever, considering I got that gorgeous Chanel purse. It's not the first time I've got a Chanel purse. The first one was actually a beach bag, and that was very early on the days of my channel. And that was awesome as well, but not as great as this. So this did come from Mechanicsburg, unfortunately, which I feel is the worst warehouse to get the designer boxes from, at least lately. A lot of their boxes have definitely been filled with mostly luxe items, and this box is quite light. They do run $140 plus tax and $9.99 shipping for 7 DIY pieces. And here's a first look. I am seeing some clothing and maybe some glasses in there. So let's go ahead and take a peek. I am maybe seeing some Tom Ford, possibly, glasses, and maybe some Burberry. We have a scarf to start us off. This is by Escada, and it's a Piacenza for Escada. I have not heard of that before. I've heard of Escada, obviously, but not that brand. And this is very soft. It is Angora wool and cashmere. So 50% Angora wool, 25% cashmere, and 25% new wool. So this is a nice color. It's like a peach. And it does have the Escada logo embroidered on the bottom there. So we are on the lookout for holes, which are very common in the wool items. I did see something down here, but it might be just a spot. It doesn't look like a hole. We do have a pin size hole here at the top and another one here. Those are kind of close together, so I wonder if somebody maybe had a brooch or something hooked in there. So that's really not the end of the world, because depending on how you wear the scarf, they're not going to be visible. There's another one down here. So it's not completely chewed up like a lot of the scarves I've gotten, and it is a beautiful color. So I do think this is still resellable. I don't know what this might comp for, so I'll have to do my research on it. But overall, it's not in bad condition. So I'm okay with that item, something a little different. And we do have a purse in here. Next, we have Emilio Pucci. I also really like getting this brand. And this is a dress with the, normal kind of paisley print. Very lightweight dress. It would be really good for summer, even though it's long sleeve. And let's see if we can find a size on this one. It looks like it's in pretty good shape so far. It is 100% viscose, and it is a USA 6. So I'm glad that it has that info in there. I don't think this dress looks super vintage like some of the other items I've gotten from Emilio Pucci, but this is a nice color and it looks like it's overall in good condition. So this is definitely sellable. There might be some minor underarm stains, but nothing too bad. I can definitely try to hit that with a tub of towels, but that's a good item. So I think that will do pretty well. And next I have a cardigan sweater by Alexander Wang Tricot. I don't know if that is another diffusion line by Alexander Wang. This is like an oatmeal heather, and the bottom is kind of like a crepey material. And this looks like it might be, oh, it is a medium. I already said the size. I was going to say it looks like a medium. And this one is knitted fabric, 70% silk and 30% cashmere. So very good material. Now we do have some major issues over here. So this one has a major tear in the armpit. So it is somewhat along the seam, so I think it can be repaired. Based on it being this brand, it's not going to really be worth me investing that to get it repaired. So I would probably sell it as is. If anybody's interested in this, send me an email and we can talk about it. There is another kind of pull back here. So that's disappointing, but to be expected with this box that there's going to be issues. We have Missoni next. And this is a tank, kind of like a cap sleeve, black and white stripe. And this one does have some staining on it, some maybe coffee or something like that. It's fairly muted, but I would certainly try to wash it. This should be machine washable. If it's not, I would still try it. It is a USA 4. And this is viscose and cotton, so definitely could go in the machine. So I would try to wash it and see if that can come out. I don't see any holes in it, so that's good. And even if the stain doesn't come out, I think it could still be sellable since it's not overly noticeable. So not horrible. And next we have Burberry. And this is a large. This may be a men's. It does look pretty large for a women's. It's nice white, and then it does have the Novacek pattern sneaking through. And this one looks like it's in pretty good condition. I don't see any stains or tears. Nothing under the arms that's real noticeable, so that's great. This one does have the authentication stick tag on it. And this one is 100% cotton, and it comes with the extra button. And I think this is the serial number under the tag there, so that's great. So this one may have actually been on their website and didn't sell since it's in pretty good condition, and then they had moved it into this box. Now it does have some staining over here I just missed. So that may come out. I will do my best on that. So actually, if this is men's, that it would not have made it to the website. So I don't know why it has that, why some items have the authentication tag and some don't. And I haven't seen one of those in a while. So I will definitely have to launder that one. We will save the bag for last. I'm not really sure what the brand is. We do have our Tom Ford here, and it's a nice velvet case. It needs a lint roll, and it's a little misshapen, but they are sunglasses. so that's good. And we do have the cloth that's brand new in the package. And these are like a cat eye frame. And the lenses are really smudged, but I don't see a ton of scratching on them. These are the Escada. So let's take a look. They're very snug, they fit nice, and I don't think there's a script in there. So that is good. I think that these should sell pretty well. They do have the Tom Ford logo there. And it looks like the metal and everything is in pretty good shape. It just really needs a cleaning. I am seeing some green on the metal. I don't know exactly what that is. If that's maybe some verdigris starting, so I'm gonna definitely get those cleaned up. But that is a sellable piece. And I like that the glasses have the style name so you can find a stock photo, because a lot of people like to see how they look on a face before purchasing. And next up we do have a white leather shoulder bag. And it does have this logo here. I'm not sure who that is yet. Wow, this is Loewe. So I have gotten this brand the one time in my $450 designer box, and that was a scarf. This looks like it's probably vintage. The outside of it looks like it's in pretty good shape. There are some marks on the back, but nothing real bad. And it's a nice thin purse. The corners are pretty good. It's a snap closure. And when you open it, it's like an accordion style, and there is some cracking on the back on both sides there. The interior is peeling slightly, but there's no bad odors, just a little bit of peeling you can see in there. But it's really not anything that's flaking at this point. It just kind of looks cracked. It's got a zip closure on the interior pocket. And then it has the Loewe plaque there. So this definitely needs to be cleaned up a bit, but it's not in bad condition. And it looks like the strap does adjust. I don't know if it would be long enough to go crossbody. I don't think so, but it does have at least one adjustment, I believe. So that is great. I am happy with this item. And overall, this was a pretty good box, especially coming out of Mechanicsburg. I really didn't have any Luxe brand items other than the Alexander Wang. I guess that's designer, but doesn't comp the best. But the other items are pretty good. We had the purse by Loewe. We had the Tom Ford sunglasses for $2. $3, the Burberry polo that needs to be washed. $4, the Missoni cap sleeve top. That also needs a cleaning. $5, with the Alexander Wang. This was the most disappointing item just because of the damage, but it is a really cute sweater. $6, we had the Emilio Pucci dress. And number 7, we had the Escada scarf. So I am really thrilled with this box overall. I think it was really good. And I'm happy because I ordered 2 from the same restock. So hopefully the other one is in line with this one. That would be great. I was nervous when I saw they were both coming from Mechanicsburg, but they, pleasantly surprised me with the items. So please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Let me know if you have any suggestions on what you would like to see Thursday in case my new boxes don't arrive. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you then.